20 years ago.
Late one fall afternoon, Dr. Sawtell Rankin was called to the home of Mr. and Mrs. Dans of Philadelphia. Mr. Dans had been his patient for over a year. He ran up the front steps of their rather elaborate home and rang the doorbell.
Oh, it's you, Doctor.
You telephoned, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Mr. Dans is awful sick again. You'd better hurry.
Well, how long has he been like that, eh?
Oh, he's been screaming like that since just before I telephoned you about 15 minutes ago. It's terrible, ain't it?
I'll see what I can do. You'd better come along with me. I may need your help.
Mrs. Dans is with her husband. This way, Doctor.
Oh, thank goodness you've come, Doctor.
It's pretty bad, eh?
Yes, I don't know what to think. Oh, I can't stand much more of that.
I don't think you'll have to, Mrs. Dans. I'm afraid it's about over.
You think William's dying, Doctor?
Yes, Mrs. Dans. It's just a matter of minutes.
Oh, shall I stay here with him?
No, I think the best thing for you is to lie down. I'll call you when the end comes.
Yes, Doctor. Oh, it's been terrible. He's suffered so.
20 minutes later, William Dans was dead, and the doctor had given the cause as chronic gastritis. 3 days later, he was buried, and in 3 months, he was forgotten by everyone but his widow. Then a strange thing happened. Our scene is once more the Dans home.
Officer, some of my relatives have been doing a lot of talking about my husband's death. They seem to think he was poisoned.
And so you called me in to shut up this talk, is that it?
Yes, officer.
Well, tell you what I'll do. I'll give out a report to the papers that the police have investigated these poisoning rumors and found there was nothing to them. That's simple enough, isn't it?
I'm afraid it won't be as easy as all that, officer. The maid found something which I think you should know about.
What is it?
Tell him, Emma.
What's the matter? Afraid of something?
There's things going on I'm afraid to talk about.
Oh, come now, Emma, come now. Don't act like a child.
Come on, out with it. What did you find?
Those little papers there. I was cleaning out the cupboard, and I found them away in the back of the top shelf.
What are they?
Each one of these papers contains about 5 grains of low-grade arsenic. I've examined them.
Any idea how long they've been on that top shelf?
No, sir. We never use any of the stuff we keep there, and only clean it up about twice a year.
Well, in that case, Dan's may have put it there himself.
Oh, I don't think so, sir. Mr. Dans never came into the kitchen.
Well, I'd hate to give the order to have a body dug up on evidence as flimsy as this. The chief would kick about the expense to the city.
Does that mean you won't do anything?
Well, Mrs. Dans, if I had any definite proof that there'd been foul play, I'd be tickled to death to give this whole thing a good going over. But the way things are...
Well, would this mean anything to you, officer?
Black rabbit's foot.
Yes. Why should it surprise you?
Why? A black rabbit's foot is a voodoo sign. Say, where did you get this?
I found it on the windowsill in Mr. Dan's room the day he died.
Well, that's funny. For the past year, I've been detailed to investigate a lot of quack doctors in this town. So you see, I know a little bit about that stuff. A black rabbit's foot is a voodoo charm, a death charm.
Not really.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know any white people believed in that sort of thing. Any colored people come here?
Why, no. There hasn't been a colored person in this house in 20 years.
Just the same, it's funny. How do you suppose that got into Mr. Dan's bedroom?
The only way it could have gotten there is by someone putting it there.
Well, officer, what do you think now?
I think I've got enough evidence to have that body dug up.
And he did. It was impossible to tell whether the arsenic found came from Dan's stomach or from the fluid with which he had been embalmed. So Detective Gavin started on another track, a search for voodoo doctors. He is now in the consulting room of George Hossey, a colored voodoo doctor.
Listen, Doc, I've been having some awful pains in my back, and I thought you could do something for me.
I ain't a regular doctor, so I can't diagnose for sickness.
Yeah, but I know you could help me a lot more than a regular doctor could. That's why I came here.
How do I know you ain't a detective?
Oh, don't make me laugh. Do I look like a detective?
Listen, mister, I don't think you got anything wrong with your back. You don't look sick to me. Now, what's on your mind?
Well, the fact is, I'm in a jam. There's somebody I want to put a spell on.
You mean you want to get a charm?
Yeah, a powerful one. I want one so strong it'll get rid of the person I got in mind.
You want them to die?
That's it. One that'll settle them for good.
Well, you see, a thing like that...
Yes, I know. You're stalling. You ain't got a charm as strong as that.
Supposing I was to tell you I have.
Ah, you guys are all strong on telling and weak on the doing.
Not me. I got a charm so strong it'll do away with anybody.
And if you have, I'm here to buy it.
It'll cost you plenty of money, white man.
How much?
$200.
That's not too much if it'll do the trick.
You gotta pay the $200 in advance. I don't trust no one for this charm.
Well, I'll do that, too. But if it don't work, I'll come back and wreck your joint.
It'll work. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, then. Here's your dough. You want to count it?
$200. Thank you.
Supposing you got into a jam, Hossy, would you spill all you know to the cops? Would you get me into trouble?
Not me. I listens, but I never talks.
Well, you've got the money. Now, what about that charm?
Here it is. White man, this charm will put anybody out of the way. Here's the way you do it. This paper here's got a powder in it. Put a pinch of it in a glass of beer. That'll make 'em sick, but they'll get well.
I don't want to just make 'em sick.
Wait till I finish. After they get well, you give 'em a little more. You keep that up, and each time they'll get a little sicker than they was the time before. In about 2 weeks, the time will come for a real death charm. Then you give 'em just twice as much powder as you've been giving 'em. That'll start 'em screaming.
Is that all there is to it?
No. When they start screaming, you take this.
That's a black rabbit's foot.
That's right. When they start screaming, open the window and throw the black rabbit's foot out. This rabbit's foot is the devil's charm, and it chases all suspicion away from you.
What do I do then?
Nothing. That's all there is to it. Think you can remember that?
Remember it. I'll never forget it.
Gavin then hurried back to the Dan's home. Here he was met by the maid. He dragged her into the living room for questioning.
Now listen, you. You know more than you've told me, so out with it.
I don't know anything. I don't. I won't talk. I won't.
Ah, wait a minute. Why all the excitement?
I'm afraid. Something terrible's happened in this house. I know it.
You got any reason to think that Mr. Dans was murdered?
I don't know a thing.
You're going to tell me what you know. If you don't do it here, I'll take you down to headquarters.
Are you going to arrest me?
If you tell me what you know, you haven't a thing to worry about.
Oh, I got plenty to worry about. If I talk, my life won't be worth a nickel.
Come on, get a grip on yourself. Nothing's going to happen to you.
I ain't afraid to die. But I ain't going to die that way. No, not that
Come
way.
on, calm down and talk sense. How do I know you didn't plant those arsenic papers in the kitchen cabinet yourself?
Oh, I didn't. I swear I didn't.
You've got a darn good idea who did, though, haven't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, I have.
And who is it? Come on, out with it.
It's...
Come on.
Look, a face at the window.
Where?
Over there. A colored man. He's looking in here at me.
It's Hossy. Then there is a connection.
At 2 o'clock that night, Gavin and Dr. Rankin were hiding in a dark areaway opposite Hossy's house.
Sorry, Doc. This turns out to be a wild goose chase. Well, but I felt sure something would happen.
It's just about 2 o'clock now. Too late for anyone to show up.
Let's wait just 15 minutes more, and then if no one comes, we'll go home.
Whom are you expecting?
I don't know. But my seeing Hossy hanging around the Dan's house this afternoon makes me pretty sure somebody from there is wanted here, and wanted bad.
Here comes someone down the street.
Watch out and see where they go.
It's a woman. She's turning into Hossy's house. What'll we do?
What do you know about that? Look, the front door's open.
Well, what of it?
How would you like to sneak in and hear something of what's going on?
I don't fancy the idea, but I'll go through with this thing.
Come on, then. Maybe we can sneak in and hide in the hall.
You've been in the house before, then?
Yeah, to consult old Dr. Quack Hossy. Quiet now.
I'll follow you.
Hang on to my coat tail. Listen. Do you hear anything?
Yes. There are people talking in that room.
Put your ear up against the door. Maybe we can hear what they have to say.
It don't make any difference to me. When I sold you that charm, you said you'd give me $300 as soon as he was dead. He's been dead over 3 months now, and you still owe me $150.
I just haven't got the cash, but I'll have it in a day or two, I promise you.
You've been promising me for months. Maybe you want me to tell the police I sold your death charm.
Oh, you wouldn't dare.
Why not? I didn't kill him. You did.
What's that?
Someone breaking down that
Oh,
door.
hide me. hide me.
Don't move. Iron on you.
Dr. Rankin.
It's you, Mrs. Dan.
Oh, help me, Doctor. Help me.
You ain't got nothing on me. I never stole the poison that killed Dan's. She stole it from me.
You're not, Hossy, and you're just as guilty as she is.
She talked me into it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to. I swear I didn't want to.
Both were convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to pay the supreme penalty. But the governor of Pennsylvania commuted their sentences to life imprisonment. Both have since died.
The police reporter. Police reporter delves into the crime records of the past and from Scotland brings you a famous case that happened over 100 years ago.
The scene of this true murder mystery is Edinburgh, Scotland. The time, 1827. It's quite late at night, and William Burke and William Hare are standing at the back door of Dr. Knox's house. Dr. Knox is a famous teacher of anatomy and surgery.
Dr. Knox, we're Burke and Hare, proprietors of a lodging house in the lower part of the city.
Yes?
Well, we've come to see you on a little business.
I see. And what would your business be with me?
We heard, Dr. Knox, that you're after buying corpses.
Yes, I am. I have a surgical school, and I use them in the teaching of anatomy.
Well, we got a body we'd like to sell you.
Really? Who is it?
The man's name was Donald, and he was one of our lodgers.
Oh. Although the law makes it difficult for me to secure anatomical subjects, I'm nevertheless forced to be careful of the bodies I buy.
We know it's against the law to sell them, but we're poor men, Doctor, and Donald died owing us over £4, so we thought maybe ye could use him.
I understand, and I'm in no position to be overcritical.
Well, we thought if we could sell you his body, we might get enough to pay the bill out of it.
Well, where is this subject?
You've got him right out here in the wheelbarrow, wrapped in a blanket.
Can you bring it in the house where it's light, and I'll look at it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Carry him in, Bill.
Aye, he's not very heavy.
He was an old man, Doctor, without friends or relatives. So you see there'll be no one to bury him, and we can't afford to. Unwrap him, Bill.
Aye.
He ain't much to look at, sir, but you might be able to use him in your business.
That he is, sir.
Quite an old man, eh? Died a natural death, I see. Senile decay, probably.
Would he be any good to you, sir?
Perhaps. This might be an interesting subject. How much do you ask for it?
Well, what would he be worth to you?
I'll pay you £7 10 shillings.
That's very generous of ye, sir. Thank ye, sir.
That'll pay the old man's bill and give us a little extra for our trouble.
You're satisfied with £7 10, then?
Oh, yes, sir. Very much, sir.
Place the body on that table, and I'll give you the money.
Take his arms, Bill, and I'll take his legs.
Aye. Have you got him?
Aye. Here we go. He won't weigh more than 8 stone.
On this table. Head up that way.
Aye, sir. There he is, sir.
Thank you. And here are your £7 10. Let me see. 5, 6, 7, and 10. Correct?
Thank you, sir. And if we ever get any more bodies, will you buy them, sir?
Yes, but if you can get younger subjects, I'll pay a better price.
Yes, sir. We'll see you again, sir. Soon, I hope. Good night, sir.
Good night. The selling of poor old Donald's body gave these two men an idea. During the next 2 years, they induced homeless and penniless people to come to their lodging house. Those who were lucky died a natural death. The others were smothered. 16 were helped on their way to Dr. Knox's dissecting rooms. 2 years have passed. The time, just before the arrival of their last victim. The scene, a room in the Burke and Hare lodging house.
I'll see who it is. Well, what is it?
Could you spare a few pence for a poor old woman?
What are you, a beggar?
I don't mean to be, but I've had nothing to eat, and I've no money to buy lodgings.
Oh, come in then and rest a while, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Say, Bill, here's a poor old woman with no place to sleep.
Well, we have lodgings for travelers.
But I have no money, sir.
Who said anything about money? Sit ye down, old woman.
Thank you, sir.
What's your name?
I'm the widow Docherty.
I can tell by your talk you're Irish, so you're doubly welcome to stay with us.
God bless you, gentlemen.
We were just about to have a little drap of whiskey. Would you be after joining us, Mrs. Docherty?
Oh, I would that. It'll take some of the creak out of me bones.
Bring Mrs. Docherty a glass, Bill.
Sure, and I will.
And fill it for her. And while you're about it, you can fill mine, too.
Aye, and me own, too.
'Tis Hallow Eve, when all good Irishmen should have a drap. Oh, but if it wasn't for you two fine gentlemen, I would have missed mine.
Well, here ye are, Mrs. Docherty. Drink hearty.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen. And here's good luck to you.
As I was saying, Bill, before Mrs. Docherty came in, maybe we can see the doctor tomorrow. Maybe we'll have something for him.
Wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Oh, your whiskey is full of fire. 'Tis taken a hold with a will.
Would you like to lie down, Mrs. Docherty?
I think maybe I'd better.
Put her in the small room in the back, Bill.
Why put her in there? Let the old woman have a good room in the front.
What difference does it make?
I say the old lady's got to have a good room with a soft bed in it.
And I say she goes in the little room. That's plenty good enough for paupers.
I won't have it. As long as I have something to say about this house, she goes into the good room.
Are you looking for a bit of a fight, Bill?
I'm not looking for it, neither am I avoiding it. But you seem to be spiling for one.
You think so, do you?
I do, but no hare was ever afraid of a Burke.
Well, then take that. And see how you like
Oh,
it.
so you've hit me, will ye? I'll break this tear over your head.
Oh, gentlemen.
Out of the
gentlemen.
way, old woman.
I'll not be letting you fight about me.
Oh,
I'll not
you
have
don't
it.
like us fighting, do you? Well, how do you like this?
Oh!
Grab her arms,
I got
Bill,
them.
and I'll get her nose and mouth.
Oh!
Hold on, Bill. I'll have her out in a minute.
Maybe we'll take a trip to the doctor after all.
In less than 15 minutes, Mrs. Docherty was just another anatomical subject. The time is the next afternoon, and the two men are waiting for darkness so they can take their latest victim to Dr. Knox.
If you'd had the least bit of sense, you'd never have let that other woman, that grey woman, into the house at a time like this. Why did you do it?
As long as we've got a lodging house, we've got to take in lodgers, don't we?
But not while we've got the old woman's corpse hid under that bed. There's no telling.
Well, I've rented the woman a room. We've got to make the best of it.
And such a woman. A peeping, prying English woman.
She peeps and pries too much. She'll take a trip to Dr. Knox along with Mrs. Docherty.
Oh, no, she won't. She has relatives who know she's staying here.
But what can we do?
Somebody must stay in this room until we get rid of the old woman. Don't you leave this room till I come back.
Where are ye going?
Down to get more whiskey. It's that grey woman. Come in.
I can't find Miss Stocking. I wonder if they left it under that bed.
No, you didn't, Mrs. Gray.
Do you mind if I look?
Yes, I do. Keep away from that bed.
What have you got hidden under there?
Nothing that concerns nosy people like you. Now get out of here and stay in your own room.
My, what a bear. Brrr.
I'm going out, Mrs. Gray, and when I come back, I want you out of the house.
My, what a terrible person, Mr. Eyre. I should think he'd drive all your custom away.
Yes, Mum.
Have you a few potatoes I could borrow, Mr. Hare?
Sorry, Mum, but I'm after having none.
I thought you kept some under that there bed.
Will ye stop talking about that bed?
There's someone at your front door.
I hear them.
Well, why don't you answer the knock?
And why don't you keep your nose out of other people's business? All right, then, come in.
Now I'll see what they've got hidden under that there bed. Oh, Holy Mother, it's a dead woman.
Darkness had barely set in when Burke and Hare started for the rooms of Dr. Knox with Mrs. Doherty's body securely nailed in a tea chest. Again, they're at the doctor's back door. Oh, it's you two. Good evening.
We got something for you, Doctor.
That's splendid. Bring it in.
Grab hold of the box, Bill.
Aye, I've got it.
Put it on the floor over there.
Yes, sir. Let it down, Bill.
Aye.
'Tis only an old woman, Doctor. Bodies be hard to get these days.
I'm content with whatever I can secure.
Shall I open the box, Doctor?
If you will, please. I'll get the hammer.
You feel better now?
Yes, that Mrs. Gray can nose around all she wants to now.
Aye, much she'll be able to find.
Here's the hammer.
Oh, thank ye, sir. Thank ye.
And who would that be?
I don't know. I don't want anyone coming in here while you two are in the house with that subject in the box. Open in the name of the law.
The police. What'll we do?
There's nothing we can do but open the door.
But if the police find us here in that box right in the middle of the room?
If you don't open the door, I shall be compelled to break it down.
One moment, officer.
Don't open that door, Doctor. Please don't.
Well?
Are these the men?
Yes, officer, they are.
And is that the box?
Yes, that there tea chest he's trying to eye.
By what right do you come here, officer?
I have information that those two men came here with a box. And I have reason to believe the box contains the body of an old woman.
I know nothing about it.
Well, open the box and I'll look for myself.
Very well. Open the box, you two, and let the officer see its contents.
But, Doctor...
You heard the doctor. Open the box.
Aye, sir.
And I'm sure when you do open it, you'll find the body of the same old woman I saw under the bed.
Then you did give her a chance to look under the bed.
I couldn't help it. I had to answer the door.
Open that box. Trafficking in dead bodies is a very serious thing, Doctor.
I know the law, officer. It's only serious for the seller.
And what does that mean to us?
It means that if this box contains a body, you two are in trouble.
What for?
For unlawful selling of bodies.
Is that all?
Isn't that enough?
Look, officer, look. It is the old woman I told you of.
Burke and Hare, in the name of the Crown, I place you under arrest.
Even at that, these two reprobates might have escaped with fairly light prison sentences if Hare hadn't weakened and confessed the whole sordid mess. Burke was hanged, but Hare saved his neck by being a witness for the Crown. He died a blind beggar in the streets of London.
The police reporter brings you another true story. This is an example of a true murder mystery, how it started from almost nothing and grew to tremendous proportions.
July 6, 1922, in New York City. The scene is the Morrisania police station. The unwilling actors, Abram Becker, a Mrs. Linda, and a city detective.
But, Mr. Policeman, all I want is that she should give me the blue sweater while I loan his wife.
But I ain't got this feather. I don't even know what she's talking about.
Hey, wait a minute. What's all this stuff about a sweater?
Last April, him and his wife was visiting by my house. When they started home, it was cold. So I'm lending Mrs. Becker my blue sweater, which I'm paying $2.69. Now I want the sweater back, and he won't give it to me.
Hey, why don't you give her back the sweater and settle the argument?
I ain't got this sweater. My wife's got it.
Well, where's your wife?
I don't know. She run away.
Run away, boy. Don't make me laughing. She's visiting me one night and borrows my sweater, and the next day she runs away. Oh, don't talk foolishness.
Well, then, if you're so smart, where is she?
I don't know, but I don't believe she run away. Why should she run away with my sweater and leave her own clothes behind?
Hey, you two keep quiet for a minute and let me get at the bottom of this. When did your wife run away, Becker?
On the day after we was visiting by Mrs. Linda.
You haven't heard from her since?
Yes, 2 times. One's by a letter and one's by a telegram.
You got 'em with you?
He's always got them with him. When anybody asks if it's Jenny, he shows the letter and the telegram.
Well, let's see 'em.
Here.
Can I read 'em?
Go ahead, sure.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Dear Abe, I've gone away. No use trying to get along with you. It's impossible. Do not try to find me. You can't. Jenny. Telegrams from Philly, too. Both sent about the same time. Hey, why didn't you report this to the police when it happened 3 months ago?
He was afraid you might find out the truth.
What are all these digs that you keep throwing into Becker, Mrs. Linder? What's the idea?
The neighbors keep hinting that I killed my wife.
What do you say to that, Mrs. Linder?
Well, because Jenny never wrote that letter from Philadelphia.
How do you know?
You think I don't know Jenny's writing? Besides, why should she run off without her clothes?
Did she?
Yes, well, maybe she went off with somebody who was going to buy a new one.
Are you trying to make out that Jenny would run off with another man?
Why not? Why else should she run away?
Oh, don't talk such foolishness, Becker. Jenny was a big, fat woman, over 250 pounds. Who'd want to run away with her? Anyway, Jenny wasn't the kind of a woman who would leave her 2 children.
Seems to me, Becker, the best thing you can do is let the police handle this.
Oh, that's the use. You'll never find her.
We find plenty of people who run away. Maybe we can locate your wife.
She don't want to come back. Why should I try to make her?
Keep the neighbors from saying things. Might save you a lot of trouble.
How can I get in trouble?
Well, if any of your wife's relatives demanded we investigate, might look bad for you.
I'd be more than satisfied than anybody if the whole thing was cleared up.
Well, why not turn it over to us then?
Well, if you want to take a try at it, it's all right by me. What do I do?
Leave a description of your wife with the missing persons clerk in the next room.
Say, Mr. Policeman, what about my blue sweater?
Becker will either return it to you or buy a new one.
Why should I buy her a new sweater?
Oh, run along, Becker, and file that description. I want to talk to Mrs. Linder.
Okay, but don't make her no promises for me.
Now, Mrs. Linder, tell me just why you stirred up this rumpus with Becker.
I want you should find out about Jenny. She wouldn't run away. Why, we was good friends. And if she was going to run away, she would have told me.
What do you think happened to her?
That's what I want you should find out. Personally, I think he done away with her.
You think he killed his wife?
Maybe he didn't do it. Maybe he paid some gangster to do it for him.
Do you know any of his friends?
Well, why don't you talk to that Harry Monstein? Maybe he knows something.
And you're sure that Jenny Becker didn't write that letter from Philadelphia?
Sure, I'm sure. Abe wrote that himself. I know his writing, and I know her writing. And that's his writing.
Now, you may be getting me in a jam, Mrs. Linder, but I've got a hunch that this whole thing needs a lot of investigating.
The more he questioned the neighbors, the more convinced the detective became that this case did need investigating. So he had Becker brought back for another quizzing, after which he locked him in a cell. He then had Harry Monstein picked up.
You know Abe Becker and his wife, Monstein?
Sure.
How well did they get along?
Well, Abe was always going out with other women. And when Jenny found out about it, she got mad.
And then it wasn't Jenny who was doing the running around.
Don't be funny. She wasn't that kind of a woman.
When did you first find out that Mrs. Becker was gone?
The morning after she disappeared. Abe came up to me and said, congratulate me. I just got rid of my wife.
Well, what do you think he meant by that?
I didn't know, so I asked him. And he told me she ran away.
Well, do you think she ran away?
Oh, maybe.
What do you mean by that? You got any reason to believe that she didn't run away?
Oh, Abe's a friend of mine. Why should I spill my suspicions to you?
Because withholding information from the police is a criminal offense.
But I ain't got no information. All I got is ideas.
Well, what put these ideas into your head?
Oh, a couple of things. Me and him drive dirt trucks, and we used to always dump in the same place. But since his wife disappeared, he won't tell me where he's dumping.
Nothing so suspicious about that.
Oh, maybe not to you, but to me it is. Then there's something else I could never figure out. About 4 days after Jenny left, Abe and me went to Philadelphia. And while we was there, he sent a letter and telegram to himself as coming from Jenny.
Well, why didn't you come tell us this before?
How could I do that? Abe's a friend of mine.
But for all of that, you didn't believe Abe when he told you his wife had run off with another man.
No.
I got a good mind to throw in the can, Monstein.
What for?
For not bringing us this information sooner.
Oh, don't do that. I'll help you all I can if you don't put me in jail.
How can you help us out now?
Put me in a cell with Abe. Maybe he'll tell me things he wouldn't tell you.
How do I know that you'll tell me just what he said?
You guys got ways of listening in, ain't you?
That's a good idea at that. If you don't double-cross us.
I won't. Honest, I won't.
All right, then. But remember, I'm going to be listening in from the next cell. And if you double-cross me, I'll put you in jail and throw the key away.
Hello, Abe.
So, what they got you in for?
I come here because I got to talk to you.
What about?
I hear the cops are looking for Jenny's body.
They're crazy.
Abe, you're in worse trouble than you know. The cops think you killed your wife.
Yeah? Well, they got to prove that.
They think you got her buried somewhere, and they're going to start digging.
Where?
I don't know. They wouldn't say.
What's that to me?
You're in for plenty trouble, Abe. Why don't you tell me the truth? Maybe I can help you.
How can you say such a thing, Harry?
Listen, Abe. I'm your friend, and you can tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth.
Don't be a fool, Abe. The cops got a good idea where you buried the body.
I tell you, Jenny ran away from me and the children. If she's dead, she deserved it, and I don't care what happened to her.
If that's the way you feel about it, it's all right with me. I only wanted to help you. The police are getting ready to dig her up. I only thought I could beat them to it and bury her someplace where they wouldn't find her. But if you don't want to tell me, it's okay. So long.
Don't go, Harry.
Well, what is it?
Don't worry about Jenny. She's 7 feet deep and all covered with lime. She'll be all burnt up.
You'll be in awful trouble if they do find her. The cops rounded up everybody and found out a lot of things. Where is she, Abe?
Come over closer.
Uh-huh.
If the cops get too hot, you can move her someplace else.
Just tell me where she is.
You sure nobody can hear?
Sure.
She's buried in the dumping lot, back of Ruby Norkin's shop.
Okay, Abe. In the dumping lot back of Ruby Norkin's shop. Next afternoon, Abe Becker was taken to the dumping lot back of Ruby Norkin's shop.
Listen, Abe, you're in a jam, a serious jam. Buried somewhere in this lot is the body of your wife. If you'll tell me where, it might save a lot of trouble. I might be able to make it easier for you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you were me, where would you dig?
If I was you, I'd save myself a lot of trouble and wouldn't dig at all.
Now, get this straight, Abe. We know you drove a truck and that you dumped all your junk on this lot. This is where you came to get rid of your wife's body. We know that. We know it's here. We'll dig from now on till we find it. But remember this, we will find it. And when we do, don't expect any mercy from us.
You mean if I tell you, you might make it easier for me?
That's the idea, Abe.
I'll show you then. It's over in there.
Now you're getting sensible. Okay, men, start digging over here. You might just as well spill the whole story now, Abe.
Oh, what's the use? You'll hear it sometime. It's just as good you should hear it now. Well, me and Jenny wasn't getting along. I couldn't see my way to get a divorce, so I made up my mind to get rid of her.
When did you do that?
On the night me and Jenny went to visit Mrs. Linda.
And that's why you couldn't get back the blue sweater. She was wearing it when you killed her?
Yeah, what rotten luck that was.
How'd you do it?
When I was driving home from the Lindas, I came around this way and made out something was wrong with the car and stopped. So I got out and lifted the hood and started monkeying with the carburetor.
You didn't kill her in the car, did you?
No, I kept monkeying, and finally she got out of the car to take a look. This was just the chance I was waiting for. So I reached back and picked up a hunk of scrap iron and hit her on the head with it. She groaned and started to fall. Then I hit her 3 more times. After that, she just laid there, quiet.
And then you dug a hole and buried her. Where'd she fall?
Right over there.
Quite a distance to drag a 250-pound woman.
I found that out.
How'd you get her over?
I just pulled and pulled till I got her there.
Then you pushed her in the hole and filled it up?
No, I sat down and rested a minute. It was awful quiet. And then I heard it.
Heard what?
Her. She was still breathing. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have the nerve to hit her again, so I pushed her in.
You buried her alive?
Oh, I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to hit her no more, and I didn't have time to wait for her to die.
And she was still breathing when you buried her?
I don't know. I hope not. But your bringing me here made it all come back to me, and I had to tell somebody.
Hurry up, boss!
There's a couple of footses sticking out here.
Well, dig careful.
I don't dig no more. I'm going home. Goodbye.
And so the bizarre case of Jenny Becker was solved, and her husband paid the supreme price for his folly. Abram Becker was electrocuted at Sing Sing on December 13, 1923.